Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. We are continuing on in the book of Psalms. We're going to be in Psalm 57 today. And yesterday we talked about how, in the midst of feeling attacked, in the midst of maybe the slander, the gossip, people betraying us, people breaking our trust, how should we respond? How should our attitude and conduct be? And that is to putting our trust in God. Yes, the fear may come. We may feel afraid, but let's take that and let it shift, where we're not blaming others or victim mentality or woe is me or putting ourselves in a spot where we feel so worthless. No, we are priceless. We are created on purpose. And so David says, I will put my trust in you. And so that was the encouragement yesterday in the midst of, all the things that are going on, and you may be facing that, but hey, let's put our trust in God. He is trustworthy. Today we're going to be in Psalm 57, and it's such a great psalm. I didn't know how to break it up, and so I'm just going to read the whole thing. And this is in the context. This is David here again. I mean, the turmoil, the pain, the uncertainty that he is going through. I mean, he is running for his life, and he is literally hiding in a cave as he is writing this to God. And listen to his heart. And I want you to think about maybe some of the down seasons in your life, maybe those valley moments, and maybe you find yourself in a valley today. Let's be encouraged and let's be inspired and motivated by how David responds in the midst of this uncertainty and turmoil in his life. Verse 1 of Psalm 57 says, "Have mercy on me, O God. Have mercy. I look to you for protection. I will hide beneath the shadow of your wings until the danger passes by. I cry out to God Most High, to God who will fulfill his purpose for me. He will send help from heaven to rescue me, disgracing those who hound me." Gosh, there is so much that we could dive in right there. But do you see his trust in God? Do you see his just his countenance, his attitude, his surrender to the Lord and saying, "Hey God, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust that you're going to send your angels down. You're going to vindicate me. I don't have to try to vindicate myself. I don't have to defend myself. God, you have more than I do." And he says, "My God will send forth his unfailing love and faithfulness. I am surrounded by fierce lions who greedily devour human prey, whose teeth pierce like spears and arrows, and whose tongues cut like swords. Be exalted, O God, above the highest heavens. May your glory shine over the earth. My enemies have set traps for me. I am weary from distress. They have dug a deep pit in my path, but they themselves have fallen into it." Don't you love that? Don't you love the confidence that David has? Like the people that are against him, that dig in this pit with their words, with their actions, with their attitude and conduct and disrespect towards David. And he says, these enemies, they've dug this pit, but they don't know this, but the pit is actually for them and not him. I absolutely love that. He says, verse 6, "My enemies have set a trap for me. I'm weary, distressed. They've dug a pit, but they themselves have fallen into it." Verse 7, "My heart is confident in you, O God. My heart is confident. No wonder I can praise you. I can sing of your praises." So let me just pause there for a second. Like, do you have confidence in the Lord? Again, maybe you find yourself in that valley, but is your heart confident that God is sovereign, that God is in control, that he will see you through this storm, this season that you're going through? You see, David is confident in the Lord. And so he's saying, because of my confidence, why not praise you, God? My circumstances stink. They're no fun right now. But God, you are in control. You are sovereign. You are above. You're transcendent. You are above anything and everything here. And so I'm going to praise your name. Would you increase your confidence in him today? Maybe your circumstances won't change today, but our confidence in God can change. He says, "Wake up, my heart. Wake up, O lyre and harp. I will wake the dawn with my song. What is he saying there? He's like, hey, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to get up by praising the Lord. I know it's not Worship Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. I get it. But would you choose to worship him today? I know, again, maybe you don't feel like it, but would you choose anyways? Would you choose to have that confidence to say, God is my God. He is in control, and he knows what's best, and he knows what's going to happen today. So as you woke up today, and maybe it is in the morning, and you can choose to do that right now. I encourage you to. Maybe it's the middle of the day, or maybe you're watching this at night. Wherever you're at, would you choose to worship him right now? I will thank you, Lord, among all the people. I will sing your praises among the nations, for your unfailing love is as high as the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches to the clouds. Be exalted, O God, above the highest heavens. May your glory shine over all the earth. Again, worship is a choice. It's an attitude. And it has nothing to do with our circumstances. Has nothing to do with us being in a valley or on a mountaintop. It's a choice to choose to trust. It's a choice to choose to love. It's a choice to choose to go after him who is worthy of our praise. So wherever you find yourself today, would you choose to worship him? Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.